"Let's take our son to the parade," my wife said. It was a 4th of July parade in a neighboring small town. It had been 10 years since my last parade, so I agreed to go. I have a history with small town parades. I grew up in Morris, Illinois, surrounded by cornfields, football players, and nuclear power. They have the Grundy County Corn Festival. There is a corn queen. There is a parade. People bring lawn chairs out the night before. They duct tape them together and rope them off and make small signs. There is drama about the chairs. There is a dead, glassy look specific to the decorated girls of small town parades, these corn and artichoke queens, an unvarnished honesty in their automation, hands up, palms curved, oscillating like small, useless fans against the heat. Living dead, the pre-parade brainwashing they receive is just enough to strip the paint from their personalities, but not quite thorough enough to apply new color. If I were to suggest a color, it would be green. At this parade, from behind lawn chairs, giant hats, and umbrellas, I learned the main qualification for entering was the ability to throw candy at the first 3 rows of parade goers. You could throw candy from a red wagon. You could throw candy from the bed of a giant truck. You could throw candy from the window of a Volkswagen Jetta. People screamed and clapped. A young girl bloodied her knee diving for Laffy Taffy. Her mother told her this was her last parade. The parade entered hour 2. More observations. If you had no candy to throw, you could still join the parade if your vehicle was unusually loud or slow-moving. Sirens were a plus. Ambulances, police cars, tractors, inexplicably a wheelbarrow. Outside the 8-block stretch of the parade route, the county would have been ill-prepared to handle a fire, death in the family, or a field in desperate need of tilling. Maybe the girls' beauty pageant training is done by a traveling clinic. They come into town late one night after the Queen's election in the high school gymnasium. When the girls walk out with their last true smiles, the clinic is waiting with hoods and zip ties. There's a barn involved, too far away for anyone to hear. Pills, eyes held open, videos screened, hands pressed firmly into molds, twisted at the wrist, back and forth, there, just like that. By hour 3, I feel sick. It may have been the 90-degree weather or the ringing in my ears. It was as if the entire parade had been one giant, unsuccessful emergency response effort with vehicles still circling to find the source of trauma. I think, now that I've been here, that the videos they forced the girls to watch in that barn was just an endless reel of small-town parades. Parades that looked just like